2022. Like, what I'm thinking is like charity work and helping human rights and learning all of these things. Like Solar Afghanistan, 10 times 10, girls' education, peace, like all girls' rights, girls' education, 10 times 10. Like, whilst I'm doing all this in Australia, without there being human rights qualifications or at least health qualifications, and I mean that from a how healthy are we? Like, how healthy are we? And how there's tests for pesticides. And Amelia and it's a fish, little girl. Those are all people that are considered refugees. Humankind, question mark. What's going on? Armor killers, Christmas. Little sweethearts. They need, like, urgency from everyone. Everywhere. So I feel horrible doing what I consider colourful, bright bookwork, coming up with ideas. Like, I've worked out there's so many ways to fund charities globally. I've told them so. There's all these things. Like, there's not even copyright and royalties that's accurate. And if animals had their own copyright or trademark, then it would be very simple. It still doesn't make any sense. Why is it a monetized system when there's a United Nations Convention? So if there's a monetized system supporting children's rights, and I think about myself as a 10-year-old when the Human Rights Convention came in. So I need to like keep being what I pray for. I want to be like vigilant, and I want to make sure that like goodness me, like the work that goes into these documentaries. It's not okay that this is a 2014 documentary. On March 8, International Women's Day, nothing's improved. UNICEF. Like, it's child marriage, 39,000 little girls a day. Anglican Trust, all these people are so brave. Senator Ron Johnson is a phenomenal senator. Everything he says is basically protective and urgent, and you hear the urgency in his voice. And he's explaining, he's pleading for people, please, no COVID mRNAs. Like, there's problems. There's problems with nutrition. RFK Jr. I'm like one of your like most loyal like supporters. And I don't know how it's possible someone like that can be so like vilified in media in Australia anyway. RFK. I don't know why it doesn't do it. It seems very strange that some people are so hurt in media, by media. Really, really. So whilst I'm doing all this work, like the work that I'm trying to do is work health and safety, really, human rights qualifications, so no one has injuries anywhere. Here's how this works. So, of course 222 is going to get my attention because my brother was born at 222 in the afternoon on the 31st of August, so a 318. And I first recognised the 1308 for him actually as well. I was like, what? That's incredible. But then here at the 912s, you simply draw arrows. It's easier. There's still children you can't see though, and so it feels very horrible to try to go, oh look, I'll draw something, and like Stevie Wonder, every second is so urgent. So I sort of, sorry, 912. 912 is Venus plus Mars. 912 p.m. RADCLIFF, First Assembly of God, a 38th Easter anniversary. There shouldn't be, like mothers, after my coat, mothers against drunk driving here. 1 in 3. There's other things like charities as much as possible. Jack and Rube, they were intentionally hurt by police in 1982 on the 28th of October. They ran off the road and they were in wheelchairs for over 4 decades. For Jasher Shalom is on my coat. I wear this coat everywhere. And so you kind of go like how much attention is good, how much attention is bad, what do I do? I'm wearing Christopher Ruby's clothing as much as possible because it's like he's my protector. And here, Christopher Ruby, his family, and Jadam. Oh, that's all this work. Kitten, my cat, because I named my kitten after Ian Maiden's, well, car product, CRC. Ian Maiden was one of my day parents in recruitment. Leo is Rube. Rube is, he loved being a Leo star sign. I've always loved being Gemini though. I've always loved being a Gemini. So here, like the screen, whoever stick it down. As I'm still panicking, where is Joey Morgan? Where is Nicholas Boyden? Where? Like where? So 9:12, I go 8:52. But whoops, I went the wrong way. Oops, I try and draw it in the way that it should go. I know I haven't done the arrows, but so 2:58. 6:54, 9:12. Yes. Then it's another little cross, a horizontal cross. 7:53, 1:59, 9:12. Yes. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Then is it because I'm like a father? What's going on? Like, how is it possible this work isn't helpful for everyone? Then, where's this Venus? Oh, Venus, that was Venus, 25 plus Mars, 687, 912. Then Venus, 522 plus Mars, 786 equals 1308. I feel like Dr. John Campbell, he's amazing. I love John Campbell. John Campbell, he's amazing, he's a superstar. Okay, then here, the 1308s, 852. Whoops, 852 plus 456. And then another cross, the opposite direction, same exact crosses. 951 plus 357. 1308. Yes. 1308. Yes. And it says 522 Venus plus Mars 786. 1308. Christopher Ruby. 108. 1960. 60 is a part of the symmetry numbers. The 1 and the 8 are, as is. Here's a dress. It's a 297. 297 is symmetry number 2. Home address for over 22 years. And then if I went back into all these other, the 297s, if I remember them properly, like, there's simply so much work. So much work. Some of the easy ones, like even 297 plus, 813 before, it's 1110. Again, it's the time of day I was born. And I think it's not about one person, it's not about a particular, like, it's nothing like that. It's about, please, can we all help? Everyone, everywhere, please, can we help? It's incredible to me. I mean, that's amazing. His address. At the time I was born. Where's the receipting? All this work. It's like, how is this not helping? The work is so old now. This work was like this, so overwhelming. Multiple times, like on the phone with him. This Jerusalem moment, my grandma, Gladys May Beebe, and that's Hilda Margaret Jobart, Psalm 69. So I have sitting on my dad's couch with my grandma's beautiful, like very beautiful, what is it called? Like her Jerusalem Bible. It's a very big book. And I was doing my intuitive work then too, and I was missing my family. And the police were being scary, and they did things someone did very scary things to my motel and to the vehicle before the driver's license even. And when I got there, and so I wasn't going anywhere. And I opened to one page in this thick book, really thick book, and it was Psalm 69. And I thought, it's so difficult to read. I don't understand it. I'm going to get my little Bible, which is now missing, my little blue, beautiful Gideon's Bible that Chris gave me. I opened to Psalm 69 in the Gideon's Bible, and it's on page 522. And I was like, that is amazing. Another amazing moment that how is it possible? This isn't like helping for people. Please, can we have like the health work? Please, can they open the doors? Like there's like in those words, open sesame, like things like that. Open, like part the doors apart for research and allow people to know their health and their human rights, and may we all learn together. It's too painful to learn slowly. It's been so difficult because you like Dr. Elizabeth Plord, like really, and like Judy Carmen, and the urgency of Jeffrey Smith, and like the urgency of Zen Honeycutt. I'm feeling rather zen right now, like, absolutely. But the urgency, like it's like an Anthony Samsel, and Dr. Senef sometimes sounds so urgent, but scary, you know, being so aware that people are not as meek and as mild, and their agenda is not seemingly of kindness or health for people, and clearly not for mine, because I keep getting hurt, and I want to know where people are. I'm quite panicked without you, and if you're not here, and Ruth's not here, and Jeff is not a palliative patient, what else are they doing? Like, what else are they going to do? What do they do next? It's really scary. I pray for people, but prayers are their own energy. And you can pray all you want, but energy is created from within. If it's a Professor Korokov moment, I'd say prayer energy matters. I could go outside and I could show the rose trees doubled in size with new actual branches from rootstock. Like the prayer energy, and I've only been here for 3 years. These are probably 50, 80-year-old, 100-year-old maybe rose bushes. And when you see how prayer and resonance can affect growth in a healthy way, it's absolutely exquisite. It's simply the way of being that we should all be. And Nick, I don't know how appropriate it is to love you like I do. I think about Bonnie Tyler's song and my intuitive research from all these important moments, thinking about you and important anniversaries, and it's that song was the song that every time I listened to you'd call me, and so I feel like I've been listening to that song again. To hear that you're not here, and to hear how you're scared your voice sounded. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know what to do. And they'll think that I don't care because I didn't go to Sydney. And it's like Dr. Senna, I don't really have many things on here. protective of you in the way that someone little is, I guess. And I care about like all the things I remember as a child. I know how it feels to have my parents not there. I care about my little cat. I think about what would happen if, like, you lived here. Really, like, my little cat is such a dear little thing. She's such a gorgeous little thing. Like, really, a relationship with you would like be like slow. It wouldn't be quick. It'd be careful and like supported, and for everyone, for all the things that are important for you and for all the things that are important anyway. But even the things that I find very important. Christopher gave me that little cat, and he had her on his little, and I mean that respectfully, his legs were so little, and on his knees he had this little cat, RSPCA, and I loved him too. And I was like, is this appropriate? What do I do? And it's like all these things, like I would never have thought it was passing away. And if people know me well, they'll be like, oh, should we like dreaming and preparing for like time travel? And of course we will. And go back and save Jesus. It's like he was like on the same room. Like everyone. I'd be like, you don't want to do that. You want to be kind. You want to be love. You want to be of love. And I'd be like a force field before anything went wrong if I could. Be like a force field. Protecting people. Be like, please. Like, you have to. Deep breaths. Calm. Anything. Love is, as Sadie Brazil says, well, he says music is the answer. So I probably talk way too much. And then what do I do with this? Like video. Another video. I don't know what to do with. 925. Owen William Brazil. Love you very much. Working very, very hard. Everyone's loves, everyone's mums, everyone's dads, everyone's grandparents, everyone's little children, and everyone's potential Christ, potential daughters of God and sons of God. God bless you.